Give me 1 second. Okay, back home in upstate New York. And feeling a little bit sore from dancing. Yay! Dancing in rehearsal. So let's start with breathing. And inhale, open, stretch it out and up. Gather in all the good things. And then exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake out whatever you don't need. Maybe bounce. Inhale, open. And exhale, shake it out, 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 shake it out. And again, inhale, fill up, expand, reach to the heavens, reach to the stars, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And one more, inhale, open. And exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake and bounce. Get your tissue inside your body to bounce around, jiggle like a bowl of jello. Shake, 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 keep shaking. Get into a more active shake. So more active, more active, more active. Maybe there's variety. It's not just one dimensional or like it's uneven, asymmetrical shaking. Bounce, bounce, take it up, take it up, take it up. Get more energetic about your shaking. Maybe add some breath, some big breathing. Shake, 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 shake. Get more intense, more bouncy, more shaky. And then we're going to slow it down, going 10, 9, or finish it after 10. So keep maximizing. 8, 7, more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. And just feel into your body. You can probably feel the energy in your body moving around. So we want to do that on a regular basis, get our energy all effervescent, moving and alive. Let's twist, spiraling, look around behind you. Breathing, taking in the horizon line. So as we're doing the spiraling, look around. Let your head and brainstem take in the information that you are safe. You are safe in your place and you belong right here because that's where you are. And it is your birthright to be here. You belong here. And you are welcome here in this moment right now. And if you don't feel welcome, invite yourself in kindly with a very warm welcome. Here I am. I am welcome in this space. I am welcome to be here. I belong right here, right now, in this moment. And in fact, there is no other moment. All right, let's go with circles with the shoulders, big circles, rib cage, lungs, heart, getting some movement. Shoulder blades mobilizing on your back. Letting your head move with that in whatever way it wants to. And then change direction up and over, shoulders. Let's bring it into our elbows for this. So shoulders to elbows. But really let yourself round and release. Up and over, release. Up and over. I'm kind of scooping up and over. Good. And then shake that out. And let's just do arms forward and backwards, swinging. Loose and free and easy. Let go of tension. Let the natural sort of flow of the movement dropping down to gravity and then suspending at the top. Feeling into that shift where it's like, oh, it's dropping, it's lifting, it's dropping, falling and rising. Good. And then come in. Let's do a little bit more stuff standing. Let's do weights. I haven't done weights in forever. But I think Anthony has stolen one set of weights out of here. So I only have a very light set of 3-pound weights. If you have no weights, don't worry, you don't have to do any, but something maybe is better than nothing. You could get 2 cans or anything else, 2 books. Even if they're not totally the same, you can trade them back and forth. So we're going to bend and straighten. 2, just a little plie. 3, doesn't have to be your deepest. 4, stretching the back of the leg. 5, easy with the arms. 6, 7, feet are parallel. 8, 9, 10, going up over your head with straight legs, pressing up 1. Hands maybe slightly in front of you, 2, like in line with your hairline, 3, or where it would be if you had one, just in case you're bald. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to come into a small turnout. So you can come with your legs right together and then just open to wherever it goes naturally without forcing it. And we'll do knees over your toes. 1, long back. 2, chest open. 3, it's very light. We're not going hard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going up, straight up. 1. Hands just maybe slightly in front of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tippy toes, just in time, Georgina. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to mute you because otherwise it'll pick you up. And then we're going to do everyone's favorite, turned in, knees towards each other. It's going to be a little plie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If somebody comes in, she's just this, they're going to go, oh, she's insane. But it's actually great for the tissue to do it parallel, turned out, and turned in. So we're going to go up. 1. Try to keep the heels going out to the side. 2, internal rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically, we're just getting that fascia in your legs to move in these different ways. So let's just hold the weights. You're going to come to parallel. You're going to turn your foot out and in, out and in, out. That's where I'm going to stop because I've reached the edge of the carpet. Coming back in and heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, toes, heel, toes. Into that hip socket, heel, toes, heel, bring it back, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bringing it in and out. External rotation, internal rotation, external, internal, external. Oh, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take risks going off the carpet. In, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bring it together. Other side, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Go out as far as feels comfortable. Spiraling, getting that whole leg, the tube of your leg into that spiral. Let's try just one time, both. Toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. Make it smaller, coming back, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. Again, toes. These are small. Heel, less turnout, just to keep it safe. Coming back, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. Last time, toes. I keep saying one more time and then making us do it again. That is the nature of the movement teacher and the dance teacher. One more time really means 10 more times. Holding your weights, again, circle the shoulders. Now you have a little weight in there. Let's do a lift. So it's not a super big lift, but when we have more weight, we're going to give the muscles a little bit more work, a little bit more opportunity to flush through with blood and hydration, just readjusting whatever needs to be readjusted in your body. Get rid of your weights, put them down. We're going to do arms out. You're going to internally rotate, open. Internally rotate, open. Spiral in, open. Spiral in, open. Spiral in, open. Spiral in, open. Trying them at the same time, moving. If it feels too weird, just go with one. Movement in the shoulder, spiraling out to your fingertips, awake and alive in your body. Good, and come in parallel, just head from one side to the other. As you're turning your head from side to side, see if you can just relax, like everything's fine. It doesn't have to be the biggest turn from side to side. Letting go of any tension in your shoulders. We're going to take it right down to the floor after this, onto the ground. into a cross-legged position. Let's give myself a little bit more light in here. I don't know if it really fixes anything. Oh, my hips are sore. Yes, it hurts when you do more. Just circle for a second. My hips, my glutes, Georgina, yours has got to be worse than mine. I guess you were dancing a lot more than I was. Change direction. Yeah, we were in rehearsal in New York City for this amazing grant, this Dance Force Initiative research grant that I have a mentor who is the actor Paul Lazar working with the company, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Open your arms out. Oh, what it's like to have some financial support and do something unbelievable. Side stretch. The grant, it's a NYSCA based grant, New York State Council on the Arts, and it's New York State Dance Force Choreographers Initiative. Such a good thing for me and my dancers right now. Side stretch, circle it around. Open it up. Yeah, it actually pays the dancers well to be in rehearsal, and we don't have to make anything. And I was able to commission, like I've already hired a bunch of musicians to perform on it. Anthony has made a bunch of music for us. It's like, oh my God, people getting paid to make art. Unbelievable. Open it up. And there's no need to even produce anything, although of course we will. Just twist, spiral one way and then the other way. Yeah, Anthony was asking me last night. He's like, so when's the performance? I'm like, I don't know. We're not even beginning to talk about that yet, except for Georgina and I are beginning to talk about that. Circles with your pelvis. Change, non-dominant leg. Breathe. Change direction. And then come back in. We're going to circle right away to the side, find the diagonal, maybe just a little slower than we were going before, and opening it up. Side stretch. Circle it around. And open, side stretch. Circle it around. Oh, open it up. Last one. And open. Spiral towards the top leg or the front leg. And then the other way. And then we're going to come down onto the floor. And come in for a landing. Like really let yourself come in for a landing into your body, into sensation in this moment in time. Here we all are in this moment in time. And let's just let our knees fall from side to side. So massaging through your butt and your hips, opening and closing. This is as relaxed as possible. So we're trying to just move the fascia, move the muscles, move the bones, ligaments, all the stuff. Move the blood, move the nerves. All of it's moving. Our organs are moving. Our spine is moving. We're spiraling. And let it be as easy as possible. So we're not driving the car with the brakes on. We're just letting our body move as easily as possible. Bodies love to move. It feels good to them. That's what I say. My body loves to move. Maybe yours doesn't. Let's spiral it across and go the other way. Invite the love of movement into your life so that it's a joy to move. Like the idea to me that it's a pain in the ass to work out, it's like, well, then you got to change how you're working out. Like if you don't like lifting weights or you don't like running, or you do the thing that you like. And sometimes you just have to show up enough that you then start to like something. Like it might be hard to get into something new and feel like a beginner and you don't know what's going on. But after a little while, it's like, oh, you start to know things. Let your body learn. It's so healthy for our neural pathways, for our brain to our body to our brain. And let's come back in. Pelvis up, circles with your hips. Big circles. waking up the back of the body, freeing up the spine, opening the front of the body, change direction. So this gives me a little massage in my upper traps, which feels really good. I'm also letting my head move a little bit as I'm doing it, letting it just do what it wants to do. Good. Come into center. We're going to interlace our hands behind our butt. Walk your shoulders closer together if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. You're going to inhale, knees open, exhale, knees closed. Again, getting that tissue, those layers of fascia, muscle fiber, the bundles of everything inside your body, the organs of form, the fascia, letting the layers of it move, sliding and gliding against each other. This whole living matrix inside your body, I want to say it's highly intelligent. You're receiving like everything through it in a weird way. Like your sense of movement, your sense of touch is your nervous system routed through your fascia, routed through your body. Bring it in, heels off the floor, heels down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Release. Open your hands, widen your shoulders. Roll it down through your spine all the way to the floor. Hands on your knees. Big circles with your legs. Oh, I'm sore. I know you have to be more sore than me, Georgina. And change direction. And then like when I'm sore, when I can feel like I've used my body, I'm like, oh, that's what I was using. That's what I was doing. Good. And then bring it in. Take your hands down by your sides, legs up to the ceiling, outer circles with your whole leg. So big circles or small circles, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to go with pointed feet. We're going to reverse this with flexed feet. If you want to change the way you're doing it, go for it. 4 more. Yeah, if you start to cramp, maybe flex. I just started to cramp as I said that. 3 more. Okay, I'm going to go back to my normal point up, flex down 2. Last 1. And then change direction, out and up. I'm just going to leave it flexed at first, and then I'll probably switch to flexed and pointed. Change direction, circling and opening. If you want to, and if it feels good, you can let your butt peel off the floor and take it back down. I'm going to add the point now, coming down, flexing out and up, and pointing down. 3 more. 2. Last one. And we're going to take it into a happy baby. That's where I feel it. Oh my goodness. I also feel like, so for me, one of my responses to anything that I notice in my body is laughter. It's like, oh, check that out. And I feel like that's a pretty healthy response. There was a point in my 30s, maybe in my 20s and in my 30s, a couple of points where I was working out with a bodybuilder. And I was doing a trade, ballet classes for the weights, for learning how to do that. I wasn't bodybuilding myself, but I was just working out with them. And every time that I couldn't do something, like I wasn't strong enough to do it or needed to go down, I would just die laughing. Let's internally rotate one leg at a time. And to me, it was just funny. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. That's so funny. Then eventually I got the strength and could do more. And the same thing, this is at Equinox, I don't know, probably in the early aughts. And there was a massage therapist there, and he used to sit out there with his, his little chair and get you to go on the chair. And he was like, he got me to sit down and do a little massage. And he's on my neck, and he's like, "Your neck is so tight. I can't believe it." And I started laughing because I thought that's so funny. And he said, "This is no laughing matter." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you can stop touching me now, because clearly you have a darkness that I do not want put in my body." Cross your knee over. He's like, "I felt necks like this before on ballet dancers." I'm like, But listen to that, right? If somebody touches your body and then they're saying a whole bunch of shit and making you feel bad, that's not good for you. I don't know. I mean, of course there is like, oh, you've got cancer. The doctor's telling you that. This isn't quite the same as somebody telling you not to laugh about your own situation. If you can't laugh about your own situation, what is the point? Switch it to the other side. This is a very serious matter. And then bring it in. And let's do big circles with our arms. Stretch your legs down below you, circling your arms as if you're taking off a shirt. Inhale, open. Exhale. I mean, we laugh when we're stressed too, right? Laughter and crying also both do very similar things physiologically to our heart, right? The sort of pumping and pulsing of a good cry or a good laugh really can help free up stuff in your body. So either way, these are ways that our body responds. Change direction with the arms to whatever. It could be something that is actually funny, or it could be something that's actually awful. But we're like, I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to laugh or I'm going to cry. Although I wasn't going to cry about my neck and this massage therapist who clearly was just trying to get more work. Anyway, you're so in so much trouble. You need my help. Like, no, I'm pretty sure I don't. Do not need your energy in my body. Take our hands behind our head, legs up to the ceiling, flex your feet, point across and bring it back up. Inhale, exhale, reach it out. Inhale, 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 lengthen down, push through your heels, reach, inhale, reach, inhale, reach, inhale, reach, inhale, skipping the top, just one in, one out, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Drop it down, turn your head from side to side, say no, 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 no. Give yourself the freedom to say no whenever you want to say no, and to say yes whenever you want to say yes. Some people, and I'm kind of one of those people who says yes when I really might have been supposed to say no. And it might take me a minute to get to my no after I've already said yes. The other type of people, well, there's maybe more than 2 types of people, but there's another type of person who has to say no before they can say yes. First, they have to say, no, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. And then think, maybe I do want to do that. Okay, I do want to do that. Like sometimes we have to go from a yes to a no. Sometimes we have to go from a no to a yes. Last one. And we're going to take it all the way around and come up onto hands and knees. And then I feel like there are some people who actually know right away if it's a no or a yes and do whatever that is. Sometimes it's like that for me. Sometimes I really know. I'm like, nope, or yes. Okay, let's go opposite arm to leg. You're going to go out and in, going 1, 2, just one diagonal, 3, reach it long, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you need more padding under your knees, get it. 8, 9, 10. Switch it to the other side. Also, if you can't be on your knees, you could hold onto something and just do the legs, right? You could be standing and just reaching the leg out, going for 10 on the other diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming in, open your hands wide, circles with your chest, dip into the floor, and then push up and through. Mobilizing your rib cage, lungs, heart, and diaphragm. Letting your head be free. Change direction, go the other way. pushing the floor away, then dipping down. Good. And then come in, walk your hands a little further forward or just walk your knees back. Big circles with your hips towards the floor and then reach it back. And change direction other way. And then take it all the way down to the floor. We'll just do baby cobra first. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Hands off, only as high as you can go by yourself. Up and down. Two more. Up and down. Last one. And then we're going to do a little baby cobra with a head circle. Doesn't have to be big. Something that feels okay. Think of your head circling around. 3 or 4 in one direction. I love these. And then the other way. But if they feel bad to you, make them smaller. Be very gentle. Last one. Come all the way up. Bend your knees. Try and touch your toes to your head. And take it back. Child's pose. No, yes, child's pose. Free up the child. Easiness in your baby. Let go. Melt. Wiggle around. And then just some big breathing. Really fill up your bubble of a body. And then exhale everything out. Fill it up. Let it go. Actively deflate. And then inhale. Big breath in. Exhale everything out. One more. Inhale. Fill it up and then just roll it up from there, coming all the way up. Exhale as needed. Exhale whenever you need to exhale. Turn your head from side to side, look around, take in the room. Sometimes if we're getting down and up, we might get dizzy. Just slowly panning the horizon, coming in, taking in the world as it is, might give you a second to come back into your body without being dizzy. It might. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Just having a drink of water. And then coming down into, let's do this. I haven't done this in a long time. You're going to have your knees bent. Is that right? Yeah. You're going to have your knees bent. Your hands by your hip, feet are on the floor. Inhale up, exhale, spiral. Look under your armpit. Inhale, open it up. Exhale down. Inhale up, spiral and twist. Unfurl and come down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lift, twist, open, lower. Lift, twist, open, lower. Lift, twist, open, down. Shoulder drawing in so you're not popping it up to your ear. Two more. Last one. Up and spiral. Come up and down. And we're going to mix it. Bottom leg is going to come forward. Top leg is going to go back with this tricep push-up, this sideways tricep push-up. The arm, this hand that would be touching the floor is going to wrap around, grab your lat. Other hand to the floor, shoulder down and up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go for 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. Swing your legs around to the other side. Knees are bent. We are going to have our hand on our hip. This shoulder is drawing in. Inhale up, exhale spiral. Inhale, lower. Push the floor away. up and down. So you can make this harder by really arching up, or you can come into here, right? Work as hard as you want to work. Up and spiral. Inhale, exhale. Up, challenge yourself if you need to. Take it easy if you need to. Have the wisdom to know which is the smart thing to do. That's the hard part. Inhale, up and spiral. We learn where the boundaries are when we've gone too far, right? That's how you go, oh, that was a little too much. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Bottom knee comes forward, top one goes back. This hand that's on the floor wraps around, grabs your lat. The other hand touches the floor, shoulder to the floor for 12, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ways to the floor, ways off the floor. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Take your legs out in front and just roll across your butt, rolling across one butt cheek and then the other, massaging it out. Massage, massage, massage. Get lower if you need to. You can also come onto your butt and kind of move around so that you're getting more shear in there. It doesn't have to be linear. It can be very circular, curvilinear. Switch it to the other side if you need to. Good. Let's take it back all the way down onto our backs. Arms out to the side, legs up to the ceiling, or bent knees, right? I'm going to go for the more extreme because I need this. This is almost always this adjusts my back. But if you want to make it a little easier, bend your knees, or if your back is hurting. If everything's good, you're in an L shape in your body. There we go. Took a minute to get there, but I got there with that little adjustment in my spine. Good, and bring it in. Take a moment of just breathing. Let yourself land on the floor. Imagine your bone weight getting really dense, really heavy, really earthy. Bone weight, dense, strong, and vital, alive, healthy, spacious. And when I say spacious bone weight, I mean that like there's room inside your bones for your marrow. There's spaciousness. It's not like a brittle spaciousness. It's a wet, vibrant, alive spaciousness. Dropping down into the floor, imagine that your muscles just relax. Muscles softening, melting into the floor. Nothing to hold on to. Letting go. Free fall into the ground. You're already there. Breathe and melt. Whatever you're holding on to, whatever kind of grippy things you're holding on to, see if you can just soften your grip a little. Open your hand a little bit so you're not all constricted and tight around whatever you're tightening around. We all do it. Melt, soften, let go. And from there, gentle rolling from side to side, letting this massage out your shoulders, but letting it massage out your back, letting it massage out your neck. Pouring your body, even pouring your bones from side to side. Hello, body. Thank you. Gratitude for having a body, being alive, participating in life on the planet right now. Even if you don't want to, you got no choice. You're doing it. So a little surrender to that, surrendering into being a person on the planet. What is your will? What is it your will to do here? And then let's roll around and come up. We're going to do this. There's two choices. It's going to be either plank to forearm plank up and down for a little while, or just a straight forearm plank. If you have wrist issues, skip that. Otherwise, we're going to go up and down. Let's see how it goes. Down to the forearm plank and then come up. Try to alternate the hand that initiates it. Breathing. Good. Let it go. Come down to your forearm plank, one knee to the floor at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax down. Wag your tail, shake your butt. Happy dog tail wag. And then let's take the arms out to the side. Upper body arches up. Circles in one direction. Circle the other way. Flex through your hands. Internally spiral, externally spiral. Internally spiral, externally spiral. In and out and in and out. Hands next to your chest. Arch up. Take it back. Curl your toes under. Downward dog. Bend one knee, then the other. Stretching through your calf and Achilles. Look under your armpit. And then just reach your butt up to the ceiling. Butt to the heavens. Push down into your hands. Widen your shoulders, armpits towards the floor. Bring your legs a little closer together. Take your right leg up to the ceiling as high as it can go, and then knee into your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, cross it under. Inhale, poke a hole through the ceiling. Exhale, outer shoulder. Inhale, lift and lower that leg down. Switch it to the other side. Up to the ceiling, knee to your chest. Poke a hole through the sky. Cross it under. Reach it to the sky. Outer shoulder. Reach it to the sky. Lower down. Walk your feet towards your hands. Adjust your outfit if you need to. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bend and straighten. Bending and stretching. And then release your hands down. Take it back to your downward dog. Right leg up to the ceiling. Whole thing one more time. Knee to your chest. Inhale. Reach. Cross it under. Inhale. Lift outer shoulder. Inhale. Poke a hole to the ceiling. Switch it to the other side. Leg up. Knee to center. Reach it up. Cross it under. Reach it up. Outer shoulder. Reach it up. Lower down. Walk it in. This time, open your feet wide. You can grab your elbows. Let yourself swing from side to side. You don't have to grab your elbows. You can if you want. A lot of people like to do it. I always feel like then they're just hanging on the floor. So, but it depends where you are. So do what feels good to you. Come in and bring it up. Actually, so yesterday before rehearsal, I went to the park and did some working out. And I think this might be one of the reasons why I'm sore. And this is what I was doing. So you can do this at any, if it works for you, do the version I'm doing. If you need to put your hands down, put your hands down. I'm going to take it to one side, flex, bring it through center to the other side. Really drop down. If you need your feet, hands on the floor, or to not go as deep, that's totally fine. Adjust it. Make it work for you. I actually think this is why I'm sore. But maybe it was something we did in rehearsal, but I was watching more than I was dancing. Oh, gotta strengthen those legs. Good, bring it in. And let's take it down to the floor. Let's do this, ankle to knee pose. Oh, I don't know how it is. I know how it is for Saul in my Zoom room. Georgina, I'm not sure how this is for you. I'm sure it's probably somewhat for you like it is for me. Take it forward and down. Feel free to also just leave this with one leg crossed. That is an option. Or you can do it on your back with your ankle over your knee. Breathe. Surrender. Let go. Imagine that every breath is creating space inside your body as you inhale. Every exhale, tension melts away. Spacious inner body. There's room for everything, but we can also let go of tension. Good, and then release and come up. Unscramble, give it a little bang, change it to the other side. Oh, equally. Well, maybe not as bad. Maybe this side is not as bad. I say it's equally painful, but it actually isn't. And as I say, like sometimes we can say it's painful, but it's also just sensation. We want to have some intelligence about how intense or how deep we go with stretches. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe don't go to the 10. Maybe 6 or 7 is plenty. So listening in to your own body, breathing into it, and developing a real lifelong relationship, because guess what? You're going to be together your whole life. So some kindness and gratitude for this body living on the planet right now. Breathing into the space, relaxing tension on the exhale. Good, and come up. And I just want to say, sometimes like the tightness in your hips, it's not that you're holding all this tension all the time. Like it's the fascia. It's learned how to hold you in a certain way. It's not like, oh, if I could really relax, I would just be a floop. We all have these different ways of being, and a lot of it's really functional. Like our IT band is supposed to be tight. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be able to stand, right? Like that. But there's a layer underneath that big bandy layer that's kind of cross hatching, and it's much more gelatinous. And we want those two layers to be able to move against each other. So when we think of something being healthy and mobile, it's not always that we want it to just be floopy, right? It's not like, oh, I'm so open and relaxed. That might not be functional, right? We have to have this balance. But just because something is like, it doesn't mean that it's holding tension. I feel like that is a way of like, the holding tension is happening in patterns in your body, but it's not always what's making something tight. It might be the functional stuff that's making that tight, and it needs to be that way. All right, let's come up and stand. I had a client who was in his 70s and very like built like a tree trunk, like huge muscular legs, shoulders like that, and pretty tight. And like we spent a lot of time just stretching, releasing, mobilizing. And one time he asked me, Laura, when am I going to just loosen up and become slack and relaxed? I was like, Fred, the patterns are in your fascia, the patterns are in your nervous system. That is probably never going to happen. It's not like suddenly it all just lets go. You may lose muscle integrity or fascial integrity and become kind of slacker, but it doesn't mean that you are not now suddenly relaxed and open. Last breath, inhale, exhale, shake it out. I'm sure that what I just explained can cause a lot of confusion. I realize that people hear things at sort of whatever level they are at. And so sometimes people repeat things back to me and I'm like, what? That's not what I said. But people take it in as they take it in. So however you took it in, good luck with that. And people in TV land, thank you for showing up. I'm going to end